Let's see how this works out. See if the little phone stand actually works out like it's supposed to. Oh well. Here we go. The beginning of nothing. The beautiful rain in Illinois. Finishing up processing deer with all the crazy cats. As the cats are now rolling in to see what's going on. The mama and her babies. There's cats everywhere. Alright, back into the little holder and see if today works out better than the other day. What's happening, James? Gonna see if I can't run a stream. See if we can't get Mystery to the point she needs to be. And in the meantime, try and take care of a little more meat processing. Hopefully it'll work out better today, since I made a little camera holder out of a piece of fencing, and hopefully it'll keep the camera straight. So the cats will have to entertain you for a minute while I walk out and grab some meat. Piece of meat down. Well, I guess you can see the meat from here. It's going to be a little quiet because out in the country we don't really have much noise. It's actually pretty quiet out here. Time to sharpen this up a little. Some people call this the tenderloin. We call it the backstrap. Once I get this cut up, I'll check the camera again. That up there. Pretty nice cutting look of meat. Yep, pretty boring. You beat these down into small patties. A little bit of crackers or breadcrumbs, whichever you prefer. Some seasoning, some egg. Pan fry these babies. And turns out real similar to breaded pork tenderloin. Only turns out a lot better. Heidi ho, in the bag we go. I know it'd be a lot more exciting if these cats could sing. But unfortunately they can't. And we'll save this little cut off. Cats can have that. And we'll save this to go in with our stew meat. Is anybody bored yet? Well, Tammy, we are finishing up slicing up the deer. Hi, Kim. Hey, Aaron. It's raining like crazy out here, so it really sucks going to get meat, but back out I go. Figures. I get out there. I lose half the part of the light, so now the light won't work, so I can't see outside. So I have to do it in the dark. Thank God I'm colorblind and can still see in the dark. Otherwise, I'd be really screwed. Let's try another knife. See if this is any sharper. Much better. Here, kitty. I'll check the cam in a minute. Once I get through this back strap. It actually looks really good. Here, kitty. There'll be some good steaks. Some good roasts on those hindquarters. I honestly don't know what you guys can and cannot see with my little makeshift phone fence holder. I just took a piece of fencing from the quail cage. That in stew. Oh, back to check. So you guys bored out of your minds yet? I know I would be. That cat doesn't seem to have moved. 15 minutes and still sitting there. I posted Mystery's PayPal link in the description. I won't be able to post it because I have crap all over my hands. There's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9 cats in here, a mother cat and 3 baby cats, all waiting to scam something up. Well, take that back. Another one showed up. Now there's 10 of the damn things. It's insanity. I don't know why people think farms need 1 million cats. But for some reason they do. Let's take that off. I think I can cheat and get it in 2 bags. Yeah, James, I'll have to send you a couple pictures of the deer that we have in this area. A buddy of mine took one of the bigger ones. Not the biggest, but one of the bigger ones. We have quite a few that are really large here. For some reason, the camera seems to be doing the ultimate spaz. And the cat returns yet again. Yeah, if you guys get a chance, check out that video by Aaron. It was pretty awesome, man. I checked it out the other day. It was it was pretty cool. All right, I'm gonna go try to get me another piece of meat. Come on, cat. You can't be up here. Go on. Don't make me scare you. Let me try to get my light to work. There we go. Almost. Come on. What the hell? Crap now. Some days I absolutely hate technology. And today's one of them. Do any of these other stupid lights work? No. No. Yes. See if I can find it. Yeah, get out of there, you little skank. Scare you with the light. Oh, now that I found the other part of the light, the thing actually works. Imagine that. eating out of the right pile, kitty. You are. Now we'll actually take out the real tenderloins that are located on the inside, which are not too big on a deer. That off of it. In the bag we go. Should have brought a marker. There you go, Cass. Now stay off of here. Oh. Alright, now I'll take a minute to look at the chat, see if anything's happening in here. Take it out of the holder. There's a mama cat with the babies. Ms. Mustachio and her youngins. Try to get my rig set back up to hold the camera again. I don't know if you guys can see the rain from here, but you'll probably be able to hear it. It's quiet enough. Yeah, it feels like we're right about 42, Tammy. Maybe a little less, but that could be because I'm soaked with water. So, it might not be as cold as I think it is. See if I can get you back in the holder to where it doesn't interfere with anything. You're actually being held up by a piece of wire. You can see it now. It's actually a piece of wire supported by a pack of cigarettes. I gotta go grab another piece of meat. really nice chunk of meat. God, it's a shame, but it's going into stew meat too. Man, this deer has a lot of fat on it. Jeez. Got enough fat for a lot of fire starters. Or candles. That over there. That over there. What's that for you guys? Don't worry, kitty. It's alright. That was smart. Walk out and don't take a knife. Here you go, you guys can have the tail. I think I'm gonna have to run in and get a bone saw. So I'm gonna leave you guys on your own for a couple more minutes. Chat it up if you want to. Otherwise, I will be back as quick as I can. But I definitely need to go grab the bone saw. Sorry about the long, boring wait. When I went to go get the bone saw, like a dumbass, I tripped over a duck and fell flat on my stupid face. The bone saw. Life is so much easier with it. Hopefully you can see it. But a very indispensable tool for butchering. Okay. Anybody get a chance to see it? Okay. Maybe everybody's gone. Either way, that's cool. Alright, time to go bring a leg in. Here we go. No, Mark Miller, it's actually a bone saw. It's made for sawing through bone. Did you get to see it, or do you want another look at it? A friend of mine got it for me. He works at Jewel. He's been a butcher there since he was 19 years old. And I think he just turned 64. So, yeah, it's way, way bigger than a hacksaw. There's the tip of it. Down here is where it locks the blade in. And it's, I don't know, can you see it? It's pretty long. not very accurate. So let me grab a tape measure. I'll tell you how long it is. I just seen one sitting here on the generator. It's got a 28-inch blade, Mark. Get some of the spat out of my way. What are you doing up here, Striper? You're like the most inquisitive cat I've ever seen. Come on, Striper, go away. Leave the cat. Where you at? There you are. Should have skinned this down a little farther, I guess. Oh, well, I can do it now. Usually doesn't take this long, but this rain is kicking my ass. My back's totally trashed today. There, yeah, you're there. There's me a roast. Oh, almost a roast. A little more to cut off. There we go. Damn tendon out of my way. This was a lot easier to do when we were feeding a family of 5 instead of a family of 3. A lot of bags for a family of 3. Hi, Mary. Glad to see you made it in. I can only check every once in a while. I can only check in to see what's on the screen. Put you guys back on my concoction. Get rid of a little more of this fat. I should take this damn leg off is what I should do. It's really starting to piss me off. It's not pissing me off that bad, I guess. There we go. in case you're wondering, since I don't eat the bone, I don't waste my time bone sawing it in and making steaks with a nice little round bone inside. Well, get it. Let's get this joint the hell out of our way. Stew meat. I don't even have enough strength left to snap that little bit of joint. This rain is just kicking my ass. Come on, Striper, it's time for you to go away. I don't want you running all over the meat here. Come on. Here, part of the flying cattail. Here's a whole leg for you guys to chew on. Go chew on it. Extra fat I don't want. piece of tendon out of here. Nobody's going to want to eat that. Hard as a rock. Good for animals only. How's that look? Let's take this off. This. Roast away. Let's see, we've got how many fundraisers do we still have left to do? We've got we got Mystery 13. We got Tammy Burke. We've got Boomer. We've got Jen T. I think SC's taken care of. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to check on that one. And I'm sure there's more that's not coming to mind right now at the top of my head. But I'm sure there's quite a few more actually. It seems so much easier to do a fundraiser for an auditor because those things just fly by. Everybody throws cash to auditors. But the people behind the scenes, not so much. Takes a little more work and effort. Sometimes multiple days. I think the next thing I'm going to do is, I don't know, I've been kicking the idea around. In a minute, I'm going to go look at chat, see if anybody's in here. If anybody's in here, I'll ask your guys' opinion. It might be stupid, it might not be. I haven't decided on it. But, okay, anyways, here's my idea. I've got this saber-tooth tiger skull mounted on a wooden board. I honestly don't know if it's reproduction or if it's an actual. I honestly don't know. My guess would be that it's like, you know, a repercussion or something. It might be a real one, Mark. Honestly, truthfully, I have no clue. It's the weirdest looking thing I've ever seen. What I'll have to do is live stream it. You guys can look at it. Maybe someone can tell me if it's real or not. I have no idea. But it is mounted to a wooden board. It looks like it came out of a tar pit someplace because the whole thing is black. And it's not like a black kind of paint. It's like stained black almost, like it sat in oil for 3,000 years. Or, you know, like the oil you'd get out of a Dodge when you change it before you put a new filter on. I don't know, it's just weird looking. I was thinking about taking that thing, throwing it on eBay and auctioning it off, and using that as a donation. Or doing something. All right, when I finish up this one leg, Mark, I'll go in and I'll get it and let you check it out. It's weird. I've had it around for a while, and honestly, I couldn't even tell you where I got it from. An old guy gave it to me. The dude was probably 85, 90 years old, and he gave me this claw that's supposed to be like for a prehistoric bird or something. I don't know. The thing's gigantic too. It's really weird looking. Hi, Jen. Hi, Kim. But yeah, it's a really weird looking claw, and I don't know if it's real. I don't know if it's fake. All I know is this old man gave them to me a long time ago. I have no use for it. And if I actually got rid of some of the stuff that I've been hanging on to, my wife would probably be really happy. Because I keep way too much stuff, because I usually find something to do with it. Build something, make something, invent something. I always find a use for it in the future, so I have all kinds of junk, but those are definitely two items I really don't need that are just taking up space. I mean, I really don't want to look at this giant skull with huge teeth every day, and I don't want to look at the little claw either, so it pretty much is what it is. All right, back to chopping a little more meat. one more bone to take out. Alright, we are bone free. This goes in with the stew meat. That goes in with the cat garbage. What was this? Tendons cat. Okay. Head off there. There we go. Out you come. We don't want you in there. There you go, kitty. Can get washed off later. We have one big roast. Uh-oh. Really raining now. Here's a really funky looking cat. check out that cat. Isn't that a weird looking cat? It almost looks like a Siamese cat, but we don't have any Siamese cats around here or anything that even looks like that. But that baby definitely looks like some weird type of Siamese almost. There's its mother, Mrs. Mustachio, up by the other ones. And there's the cat just waiting to come and eat all my deer meat, along with its two thieving friends, wanting to do nothing but steal my meat. Okay, back to the holder we go. So far, this junky holder's been working out pretty decent. I am very surprised. Very surprised. Sorry, cat. I didn't mean to hit you in the head. We've got steaks here. Turn this into stew. Not a bad looking steak. A little over an inch thick. Take the fat off of it. Look even better. Okay. And there they go. And if I was smart, I would have brought out a marker to mark these. But you already know I'm not that smart. Separate this. Rid of the bag. That was a little too close for comfort, that sound. I keep hearing that shit. I'm gonna have to go in and grab my gun. Those coy dogs are getting mighty close. A little too close for my liking. Kitties, okay, where do we go? There we go. Set that over there, turn that into stew. Oh, we might as well make this piece stew too. It'll be some real tasty stew. Guess I should check chat again real quick. See where I'm at there. This is so boring, I should probably just cut it off. Probably driving people out of their minds. Well, people, if shit hits the fan, you can always come hide out by me. We've got a garden. We've got Faraday cages. By next year, we should be fully solar and wind powered. We have vehicles that are EMP proof. We have communications in the Faraday cage. I have multi-frequency band radios, linears, quite a few different toys. I have a couple generators locked under Faraday cages. And we have a pretty good food source. We have a creek running through to get fish, fresh water. We're on top of an aquifer. And As you can tell by the abundance of cats, we have plenty of game. We have lots of pheasants, lots of deer, lots of raccoon. We have possum, but I sure as hell would never eat one. And I don't know where these people say they eat possum. I'm never going to believe that until I see it. I see possums flat on the road that look like frisbees. I mean, turkey buzzards don't eat them, crows don't eat them. That says a lot to me. If a turkey buzzard isn't going to eat something and a crow's not going to eat it, I'm sure not going to eat it. I mean, I've had crow. Crow tastes good. Crow tastes like in between a duck and a quail. Crow is definitely decent. Pheasant's good. Raccoon's good if you know how to cook them. Cat is stringy and tastes like crap. Dog doesn't taste too bad. I've pretty much ate everything that's edible just about, with very few exceptions. Yeah, horse isn't too bad. Muskrat's really good. Beaver tail is awesome. I mean, there's so much to eat, it's not funny. You really don't even have to garden. There's enough wild weeds to survive on. There's enough wild plants where you don't really even need to garden. Aaron, I think a nutria would taste pretty similar to a muskrat, so I think you'd be okay with it. I haven't ate goat either. That's the one thing I haven't ate. I just, don't ask me why. I have an aversion to eating goats. I would if I was hungry. Hell, I'd eat my own offspring if I was hungry enough. But I just can't find any interest in eating a goat. I'd never eat a possum either, Mary. Nothing else does. That's why they're always flat on the end of the road. Yeah, Aaron, I like their milk. I like goat's milk. I like the cheeses made from goat's milk. I can deal with all that. That's awesome, but I just don't want to eat that. Will I eat bugs, Mary? Hell yeah, I'll eat bugs. Crickets are good. Grasshoppers you have to watch out for because some of them have roundworms in them. But, yeah, I've eaten plenty of bugs. What's really gross is you take baby birds after they're first born, and you batter them up and deep fry them like mushrooms and eat them. That's pretty gross. The other thing I won't eat is what the people from Guam call balut. You put your duck eggs in an incubator, and 2 days before hatching, you take them out, bury them in the sand, and you let them rot until they're black. And they stink really bad. And they break them open, they eat these things, and it's a rotted duck. It's got feet, a beak, everything. It's like a fully formed duck, but it rots, and it's gross, man. Really gross. But they pay $30 for you to do it, so, $30 is a lot of money for a rotted duck egg. No, they're not baby chickens. They're baby ducks. They call it balut. Oh, that one zipped by me too fast. I didn't catch it. Let me pick up the phone and see if I can grab the chat. Yeah, Mary, you can come. No problem. I got a 3-story place with a generator on property about 3/4 of a mile from the main house. One day I'll go out there and do a live stream from it. I've never seen that, Mark. The only thing I've ever seen is them eat balut, and that's a rotted baby duck inside a black egg. And as soon as you crack it open, it's about enough to make you puke. It smells horrible. I've never seen it done with a chicken egg. Not saying that it can't be, but I know the people from Guam, they do it with duck eggs, and that's all they want. All they want are duck eggs. See if I can get my camera back where that's not too much in the way. Okay, I got some more of this meat.